I do good things for others. I feel good about who I am and what I do. And the one that made everybody in the studio laugh, it says, I am patient. Well, that's at least what the card says. And that's part of the Manifest Your Magnificent cards for kids, an affirmation pack that's available through the Eco Store at Blue Skies Yoga. It's a great place that we're going to tell you about right now and introduce you to the co-owner of Blue Skies Yoga, Janine Keller-Ning is here. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me, Susan.
You know what? Yoga is one of those things. I remember as a kid, my grandmother was into yoga, and she consequently got me into yoga as a child. I loved it. And we're really seeing a resurgence back with it. And at Blue Skies Yoga, for you, you sort of start with that philosophy too. You start before the children are even born with prenatal classes for moms to be, and then the kids get into the act and the entire family.
Yeah, we're so blessed to do what we love, and we really think yoga is for the whole family, so that, you know, when you're little you can come and we can play and be animals and yoga poses, and then as you're older you can do yoga with your family. We also have yoga just for the adults, so if they need some me time we can make sure that happens too. So yeah,
it really is one of those things that the healthy lifestyle, you know, we're all aiming for it. And there's something about yoga, even thinking about it, it sort of takes that stress and you go, ah. You can almost feel the relaxation begin when you start to think about doing the poses and getting into yoga, let alone what you feel like after the class is done.
Usually what our clients tell us is they sleep better, they feel much stronger, and they're not only increasing their flexibility but their strength at the same time. And we even find that children have given us feedback that they also go to bed easier after yoga. So
every parent just went, sign me up. I've got a 5-year-old that needs to sleep so I can sleep. But it's true, and when you talk about kids, I mean, we think about the stress levels that we as adults have. Kids are just as busy as we are nowadays, and they really need that time to sort of just kind of center in themselves and relax and have a little bit of fun.
Definitely, I've seen an increase of children like losing their flexibility, and there's more larger sized children nowadays as well, and really making a healthy lifestyle I think is really important, whether in the school or after school. Definitely finding activities that kids enjoy, because I remember when I was young going to activities that I disliked and it wasn't fun, and there are really lots of things out there for kids to do that are fun and can strengthen their bodies and really make them feel relaxed afterwards.
That's a great point, you know, and finding that activity that they love to do, and yoga could be it for them. You know, at Blue Skies Yoga, you've taken that whole healthy living concept and really developed it into a full, very well-rounded company, if I can say that, because now you've added another concept online, and it's your online store, and it's the Eco Store. And you've brought some of the products with you today that you feature in your Eco Store.
Well, we really found that our clients were looking for products that we didn't know where to tell them to find. So we went out looking for products that were either reusable, recyclable, organic, fair trade, or biodegradable. And we came up with our Eco Store, and our clients so far have really given us great feedback and love the convenience of having it, so they can, you know, attend yoga class and pick up their new water bottle or lunchbox for the kid.
You can have yoga and shop at the same time. I love that, Janine. I have to ask you, how difficult was it to find the products matching that criteria? They had to be eco-friendly, they had to be, you know, biodegradable, earth-friendly, all of those things. Was it difficult to find?
Well, what we did, we actually used, my husband and I, some of the products ourselves before and really loved them. And we're always like, we ordered online to find them from the States or wherever. And so we kind of did the research beforehand. I took 4 full months intensively researching the products. And I feel really confident about the stuff that we have in the Eco Store, because we did the homework kind of for you, so you don't have to, you know, be concerned about the products.
Right. Well, and some of it, I mean, the first thing I saw were the water bottles when you were bringing them out. And that has caused so much concern for people. And here in the summertime now, because I like to have a water bottle wherever I go. You know, you're heading out to the park, you're doing this, you want that water source. And for so long it was either plastic, you got the plastic bottles, bottled water, or you were taking your own reusable plastic container, and then all the information came out about, you know, even those plastics are leaching chemicals into your water, and you've got to find other sources. So these, I'm assuming, and these aren't even plastic. You can hear that. It's like the old thermos idea. Is it a metal that they are?
These are metal, and these are the Swiss Sig bottles, and we found these using them ourselves, and my husband had used them from rock climbing for about 10 years. So that's a really good lifespan for a water bottle before he lost it. And then we were able to find them in Canada. And one of the great things about them is they're really lightweight. You can feel that they're not going to make your water much heavier. And they come in wonderful designs. And you know, they're designed to reduce plastic water bottle use, you know, because I was actually just at a school last week and on Earth Day, and they counted up all the plastic water bottles in the school, and they had 500 water bottles in the schools, and all the children said, use a reusable water bottle, and it was just really, it was like, they're right. The kids are on the ball, and you know, you can just kind of hear that.
Well, and you had come up with a list of 10 easy steps that any family can do to become more environmentally conscious. And these aren't big steps. They're not huge steps. We don't all have to have the wind turbine out in the backyard, you know, to reduce electricity.
For sure.
These are simple steps, and that was one of them, carrying your own water bottle, because it was phenomenal. Something like 75% of the plastic water bottles that go out there, and those are the ones